What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Nate here from Out of the Basement, bringing you a brand new figure review. Today, we are looking at the new Nightmare, Freddy Krueger from Neca Toys. And I know what you're thinking. This is an old figure, and I agree. This is kind of old, but it's October, it's Halloween. I wanted to review some horror movie figures because I don't know. I pre-ordered the Part 6 Jason, Ultimate Jason from Big Bad Toy Store, and I haven't got it yet. Hasn't shipped yet, so I just wanted to review some horror toys, and presumably I'll have a Part 6 Jason review, hopefully before the end of the month. But yeah, here's Freddy. This is not an Ultimate version. This is sort of a standard NECA release, but somehow I managed to sleep on this one and didn't find it at all. We got a classic Freddy right there, and then the new Nightmare look. On the back here, you've got some pictures of the figure. Got a nice posable demon head. Here's a bio. If you want to go ahead and pause that, you can and read it. Alright, so let's not beat around the bush and get this guy out of the packaging. And of course, before we look at Freddy, here are his two accessories. He comes with his hat, which looks pretty good. It's a nice soft plastic, so I enjoy that. And here is his alternate head. This is the demon head that it comes with, and I think this looks great. Honestly, really like the brown and the red mixed in. Really nice paint job on here. Really good sculpt as well. This looks awesome. Even though I don't think I would ever display him with this head on, just because personally it doesn't do much for me. I can appreciate the design and the inclusion of the alternate demon head. So let's take a look at Freddy himself. And here's Freddy out of the packaging, and of course, like every NECA figure, he looks great. So let's take a closer look here, and we can see what we find. Of course, the hat just plops right on there, no questions asked. Fits well, nice and sturdy. It's not going to fall off on you, but let's just take a look at the detail here. Now, the one thing that is kind of weird, and it looked like it on the packaging, but this eye, at first I was like, oh great, I got a defect, but I think his eye is supposed to be like that, so he kind of has like a turned head look, but I don't know, that eye just looks a little googly, but that's okay. You know, sometimes you win some or you lose some. But let me know if you have this figure, if yours also has a sort of stink eye like that. But look at all this great sculpt work and detail on the head. You can see all the nice red and browns, really nice paint on the figure itself, minus that eye. But again, I think it was intentional. But I would have preferred a straightforward look, even though I get it. So, of course, he's got this soft coat, this trench coat here, and on the inside you can see all of the green and red striped paint. I think it looks really awesome. Love this figure. Love the fucking detail on here. Just look at that. Hot damn. Really good sweater sculpt right here with the green, and then the red stripes also have texturing on them that you can kind of see right there. Looks really awesome. Let's take a look at his claw here. This, of course, is the bone claw style from New Nightmare, which looks awesome and is kind of, I've always thought, and I'm pretty sure it was intentional, but the original poster for Nightmare on Elm Street shows Freddy with a claw, like made out of bones. So it's kind of neat that they gave the Freddy in New Nightmare that look. I think it turned out awesome, but man, look at all that good detail in there. Nice clean silver paint on the actual blades, and look at, they're pretty straight, honestly. That's awesome. Most of the time you get a figure with any sort of small bits of plastic like that, they show up all bent, but nice. He looks really nice there. So that's good. And moving down, he's got his boots on. You know, not a whole much going on here. Looks good though. Pretty much all the same color. You get little bits of silver painted throughout the laces, which I think looks pretty good. There's some that got missed right there, but that's okay. Overall, I'm not really too concerned about how Freddy's boots look, and his other hand right here also looks great. Absolutely gruesome, honestly. Kind of makes you want to throw up a little bit, but yeah, look at that. So let's talk about articulation a little bit, because this is pretty much, obviously NECA did a Freddy a while ago, but he was more of like the statue style Neca figures where his legs didn't have any articulation at all, so he was kind of always in like a bent pose. So now we've got an articulated version. However, they didn't give him the full-on ultimate treatment, but that's okay. So Freddy can look up decent enough, not too bad there, and he can also look down okay as well. He also has great rotation of the head, so you can get him in lots of nice dynamic Freddy head cocking poses. I think that's awesome. The shoulders do come out. Ooh, that one's stiff. I'm not going to fuck with that. Okay. This shoulder at least can go out that far. And of course it rotates all the way around. He also has single jointed elbows that don't really give us a lot here. Mainly I think it's this piece of plastic right here is really hard. And so it's blocking a lot of that articulation there that we would normally have. You can swivel the claw around, and it does have a little bit of back and forth as well, which is good. Waist, let's see what we got here. You do have a waist swivel, and you can get a little bit of a crunch out of it, so that's cool. That's nice. Again, same thing with this elbow. You get a little bit more, I feel like, out of this one, but this hard plastic right here still blocks it. And Freddy can kick pretty far forward. This is a nice soft bit of plastic. Articulation is not going to get hindered by that, but I mean, it does have a little bit of gapping right there if you plan on having him posed like that, which I would assume most people do not. Single jointed knees, which are okay. They don't really move out that far, but that's okay. And we also have a boot swivel right here, which is super loose on both of the boots right here. I feel like it's really loose. And his feet, he does have some articulation. His boot can go down about that much and can go up just a little bit, and it does have a little bit of swivel to it. This one's pretty stiff. He just kind of came like that. I'll just have to hot water him a little bit later. So I mean, overall, I think this figure is awesome. I don't know why I slept on it for so long, but especially considering that this look of Freddy, New Nightmare, is my favorite Nightmare on Elm Street movie, and this version of Freddy, I really just love the design. It's more simplified, but it also is pretty scary too. I'd never really found Freddy all that terrifying, but I like the way that this version of Freddy looks. It's creepy, and the organic style hand also just adds that extra layer of creepiness to it. I would definitely recommend this figure to you guys if you haven't already picked it up. Like I said, it's a little bit of an older figure. It's on Big Bad Toy Store for a reasonable price, not like on Amazon where it's like 40 bucks. So if you want to get it, go ahead. I'll put a link in the description down below. And of course, if you enjoyed this review, please give it a thumbs up. It helps the channel out immensely. And of course, if you are new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe. We are very close to 500 subscribers, so we hope to hit that milestone very soon. Thank you so much for watching, ladies and gentlemen. This is Nate from Out of the Basement, and I will see you next time.